Welcome to Hangman Tarot. We're going to get started here in just a minute, but first I want you to go ahead and hit Hangman Tarot, hit subscribe, and click that bell. We're going to get into our Chris Evans reading. Don't mind my crazy hair. Literally not in the mood for it today. Anyway, hold on. Here we go. I think that's better. Okay, there we go. All right, let's get started. Let's get into this reading. We're going to find out all that we can. First, get into a current energy, and then we're going to go all the way into his astrology also, as well as just kind of going over the situation, whatever he's in right now, any difficulties, challenges, and good. How are you? Don't mind my crazy hair, okay? Just trying to keep it together as much as possible. You know, just doing my thing, just, living. It's summertime now, so I don't really feel like ever putting makeup on. I don't feel like doing shit, actually. Okay. Anyway, we're going to get started. First, again, hit subscribe. We're going to go over the astrology right now and kind of go over what's going on with Chris as far as his job, his work, all the good stuff. So I've heard a lot of good things going on right now with him. Okay, so Saturday, June 13th, 1981 at 6:16 p.m. He was born in Boston, United States. He's Gemini, Scorpio, moon sign ascending as Scorpio. He is on the birth path of 11. We all know who Chris Evans is. He was born Christopher Robert Evans, and he's an American actor best known for his role that he claimed as Captain America in the Marvel Cinematic movie. Right now, Chris Evans told MTV News that he would love to reprise his role as the Human Torch, aka Fantastic Four member Johnny Storm. That would actually be an easier sell to me than coming back as Captain America. And that is something that was quoted as saying on Vulture. Cap is so precious to me, and I almost don't want to disrupt. What a beautiful experience that was. But Johnny Storm, I feel like he didn't really get to his day. And he starred as the Human Torch in Fantastic Four and Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver Surfer, which were released in 2005 and 2007, respectfully. That was before Marvel really found its footing, he said. I love the role, and you know who knows. According to EW, Marvel Studios is currently working on another Fantastic Four movie, although the project faced setbacks when director John Watts left. But Evans said he has not been approached about playing the Human Torch, noting that he might have aged out of the part. I mean, I don't exactly look the same anymore. That was 15, almost 20 years ago. Oh my God, I'm old. I really love that character, but I think, aren't they doing something now with the Fantastic Four? That seems like a pretty clear hint that he's not involved. But then again, we know that MCU actors can lie. Well, damn, Vulture. Just say it, honey. Say it the way it is. I am doing really good. Doing excelente. Okay. Good. How are you doing? How is Sweet C doing? Let's get into, okay, so this is BuzzFeed, and this is a fan site also for Chris. Because I am feeling random, let's see where we think Chris stacks up against People Magazine Sexiest Man Alive winners. I'll be surprised if he doesn't win every single one of these polls. So they set polls, Chris Evans or Mel Gibson's Sexiest Man Alive, and apparently, let's see where he ranks here. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous right now. I just thought we'd sass it up, and I didn't really know what article this was going on it. Yeah, of course he won. Yeah, okay, so everybody picked Chris Evans. So apparently, according to BuzzFeed, Chris Evans is the sexiest man alive, even up against like people like The Rock, David Beckman, Chris Hemsworth, Adam Levine. I mean, those are all a lot of good-looking people, but whatever. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Nikki. Yes, so basically, we all understand, okay, that Chris Evans is good-looking. I really have got to find my, hold on, you guys. I have to put this up on its thing. It's driving me nuts. Here we go. I literally have to sit on a pillow because I'm too short for my desk. Or I think it's just the chair. I don't even know. I'm not quite sure yet. There we go. That makes more sense to me. Okay, there we go. Now you guys don't need to be staring at the top of my head this whole freaking time. Okay, anyway, so basically back to the Chris Evans dramatics. Yeah, so he's sexiest man alive. Yeah. Like, it's torture looking at thumbnails for him. Like, doing the pictures and stuff, I'm just like, this is my husband. And I don't even watch Chris Evans. I don't watch any of his movies. I never even really realized he existed until I started doing tarot. And I knew, like, he was an actor or whatever, but I just wasn't like, oh, he's cute. It's more than physical. Like, energetically, he's good looking. Spiritually. Okay, so we're going to get into this reading. We're just going to go over kind of every situation, challenges that have arose right now, kind of his main focus, any recent past situations, as well as possibilities surrounding those, upcoming future, a power, empowerment that he holds with any of those things, and just kind of all around him, like his environments, any influences, hopes, and of course, a likely action or a likely outcome. I'm just going to get in current energy, just kind of start from a base, okay? And then we'll get into that tarot reading. That's going to confirm. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Put that up. I have a kink in my neck. I literally slept on my neck the wrong way, I think. And so all the way, it's like I can barely. I'm like, no, I hate this. I hate it. I should just be like, listen, I got to go to sleep for like another 12 hours. And I'll sleep on, the right side. But that's a good reason to go back to sleep, right? Is because you got to unkink your neck. Is that a thing? It is now. And of course, my kids start messaging immediately. Okay, that's why I can't see. The light's not on. Hold on, y'all. Ta-da! Here we go. My daughter literally will not stop messaging. Hold on, let me make sure everything's not bad. Let's see. She's literally sending. This is what she's sending people. My daughter. My 19-year-old keeps sending. Okay, I'm live. I just showed all your weird emojis. I'm just doing YouTube right now. I'm almost done, and then I will come. We usually go to Starbucks every day. Every day. That's not even like a shout out for Starbucks or anything. Okay, so maybe lack of. So there is lacking energy on this, but there is something to dealing with like an alternative source, alternative course, going the opposite way maybe, or just like choices, but there's definitely some indecision here. It's almost like something needs to be clarified, and that's just currently where he is at within energy. Or like cleansing the energy should be taken care of, but that is not happening either. I don't know if he does stuff like that, but that is something that should be taken care of also. Because there's definitely something that he's dealing with as far as expansion, inner self, just trying to get more deep dive, conception, just kind of like trying to make some choices here, get into some decision making. And I feel like if he were to clarify some things, it would be easier for him to make a choice or a decision. I don't think that he's a man who can't make a choice or a strong, decision or give an answer. So I don't believe that he's that one of those types, darling. All right. I'm getting a little carried away. Okay, let's see. Let me make sure. Water and air. Okay. That does not talk at all. That's exactly what that is then. I have to shuffle cards really strangely, people. I'm sorry. My thumbs are sore. Apparently, my thumbs right here from shuffling are in so much pain. So I have to take breaks from shuffling a certain way. And now I look like a 5-year-old shuffling cards. I love looking like a 5-year-old when I'm shuffling cards. All right, here we go. Let's get into this. Let's find out the situation Chris Evans is dealing with or involved in, just kind of going from there with this reading. So it's just like a general reading. Yeah, we're kind of like just taking it card by card here. All right, kind of in a withdrawal mode, definitely in some hermit energy, that is for sure. Situation, some sort of situation with he has to go inside himself to make, some sort of make something arise, do something intuitively, learn something, figure something out. So he's really trying to do this and not utilize his external sources to do it. So that's why he's literally just kind of withdrawing and introverting, getting into a place where he can make a choice. He can make a decision on something. So this is just really confirming the reading for me as far as our oracle current. What do you do? Send me a couple of those exercises. I'm like, I am a yoga teacher. I worked at a physical therapy clinic for a little bit, and I don't recall what we did. I know that there's probably some nerve things you do because it burns. So I'm assuming it's nerve pain. I think, because the nerves get flossed when you're moving a certain way, like in sync, and it might be like a burnout. I don't fucking know. Anyway, so there is a conflict. There is some kind of change here maybe, and it has all to do with what it is when he's working. So I feel like just energetically, he's just kind of like fighting a battle right now and getting into some sort of decision making. And to do this, he's really putting himself in that hermit energy, really withdrawing so that he doesn't have any distractions or external sources interfering with how fucking smart he already is intuitively. He already knows how to deal with this. He already knows what's going to happen. But I feel like he's definitely action oriented. And this is just something to get into more of a determined path. Where are we headed here? So there was a course and now it's switching. So things are switching off. So there was a change, creating some conflict, even instability, and the unsafety is making him a little uncomfortable, I feel. Let's find out more here. What is the challenge around us? What is the biggest challenge around us for Chris Evans? Again, it has all to do with the things that inspire him. It's definitely dealing with some personal energy also. Okay, so I feel as if this is definitely something that he's a little bit weary because he doesn't want it to put him in a place of being trapped. So he doesn't want to be trapped in a situation in which he can lead, but he can't. So he doesn't want to be tied to something, chained to something. So however that resonates, but this is definitely having to do with his affairs with work or, again, what is really passionate and something that he looks at and he's just like, this is mine. This is what I do. So again, whatever kind of decision he makes, he does not want to be, he doesn't want to be forced or tied into the situation, even though it may not, look like this really bad thing at first. It could become that way. So I don't think that it is. To me, I don't think it is. Let's find out the focus here. Let's find out the focus. What is the focus? Okay, so the focus here is, okay, with the Pentacles, got the Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, because this could be a new beginning. It could be a new beginning to more capacity, something more transparent, organized, planned. I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing if you were to get into this, but I feel like, again, conflict kind of keeps being brought up. So the focus is conflict. It is lack of communication. And so whatever this situation is, it's going to probably become a loss, especially if he really decides on no, because I'm not going to tie myself to something that's not working type of thing. Okay. And there is a lot of indecision that comes with this, mostly because his intuition is probably saying, let's go this way if this doesn't get turned around. Because I mean, he's over the situation. He's all about business. He's all about being at his house. Those are the decisions he makes. Those are the things. He's very down to earth and he wants to be in a place where he can be relatable and he wants to be in a place where the materials are not an issue. Okay. That's just not an issue for him. But the experience that he has a lot to do with this also. And that's the big focus. That's the main shebang here. Let's find out recent past, what was going on. Yeah, I thought it was actually yoga, the whole thumb thing. It's the cards. Okay, so In recent past, he definitely has been saying that he was okay. There was lack of communication, and he just kind of pretended that, to be fine with it or whatever. Like, that's fine, no worries. But I mean, it brought some loss. It brought a lot of loss here. And there was a lot of confusion when he was dealing with something as far as could even be a health issue. I don't even know. I just feel like maybe sometime this is just in the recent past. Maybe he wasn't feeling quite himself. He said he was feeling okay. Wasn't communicating that he wasn't. And again, he just kind of was like, I mean, I really, I don't, he was just kind of like looking over the situation, just kind of like he already knew about what he should be doing here. And this has all to do with the outer situation, anything that relates to his external world, his business, his financials. So in the past, I mean, he's reflecting on the fact that in the past, he has said he was okay. He has said he was okay, and it has kept him up in the night. It has definitely put him in a place where he was vulnerable to manipulation or deception or people bringing in other people into the game. And this is all to do, again, with his business, the things that he's passionate with. I just want to recommunicate that. It would just make more sense. It would be more logical if he were to just open up and communicate. And that's why when he reflects on that, he knows that now. And now he's like, no or yes. Okay. And he doesn't care if he doesn't feel good or if people don't like what he's saying, or if he feels good and people still don't like what he's saying. He don't care about that anymore. That's something that he had to learn. So that is something that definitely the possibilities that come from this first scenario are definitely because of the past, because it's something he was kind of burned on. It definitely was not a good one. It was not a good one. What's upcoming here? Oh. Okay, let's find out more. Maybe some love stuff popping up here, y'all. Got some love card. Oh, ooh. Jesus. Okay, so upcoming, we do have a love situation. We have a love scenario with our King of Pentacles, but that is in reverse. So you know what that means. This person would definitely just be somebody maybe who has low self-esteem, maybe just low income, maybe just greedy, maybe just in it for a money bag type thing. But I feel like there's definitely, or this person could even just be overly busy working. But I just feel like there's a greedy energy about this person. As far as Chris going into the upcoming future here, there's definitely something being offered. There's a love scenario being kind of offered here. I feel as though that this could be super serene. It could be super calm. As far as being romantic, he falls into it. He would fall into it. Yeah, it would probably end immediately. It's going to end immediately because of the reliability. That is not the case here. The reliability is going to suck within this person, King of Pentacles in reverse. And I feel like with the Five of Swords in reverse, it's definitely just like unstable. It's just conflict after conflict. And it's like a walking away situation. And this person kind of just like fighting about it anyway. And they're kind of fucking sneaky. So whoever this person is, now this is upcoming or this is something that could be present even at this very fucking moment. But I feel like Chris Evans was kind of coming into it like, hey, here, I'm totally here to be romantic with you. And that was kind of, his response. But then the response back was not good. Okay. It was kind of shady. Again, this person's super greedy. There's a lot of shade here. There's a sneakiness, probably stealing. Like this person's probably not the greatest love situation. So let's find out a likely outcome up for that. Yeah, just him kind of standing in what he believes. He just keeps standing his ground. He'd be like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, because the power in this is that the communication, he'll cut the communication off immediately. Okay, because he is confused by it. He'll be confused by it, and he definitely does not want to be in a place where he's giving gifts and not receiving anything back. He doesn't want to be in, any type of situation in which almost like, yeah, he's just going to stand his ground here. He's not really fucking around. I mean, they're not even really like-minded. I don't even know why they're attracted to each other. It might be just a physical thing. This could be a physical thing or drunk. I don't know. It feels like it. It feels like he doesn't even know who he's talking to at this point. Okay, let's get into his environment that is around him right now. All right, we got a lot of harmony around him now. There's a lot of harmony around him, a lot of love. There's a lot of almost like it's very receptive and calm. but I feel like there's a togetherness about it. So he's probably somewhere in doing something like connected with a bunch of people, and it's just like a gift, and it feels like a gift that he's always getting. As far as his emotional state, he's feeling very, put together and balanced. Yeah, but it's just like the communication. There's a lot of talking, a lot of cooperating. There's just a lovely energy vibe around him. Okay. As far as hopes. Ooh. Okay, so he's wanting like a new beginning. There is no new beginning at the moment. Now, this could have something to do with just kind of like a spiritual connection, the passionate love connection. This could have something to do with a job in general, his job, the one that he, does with his heart. There's been heartbreak after heartbreak after heartbreak. And it's like, yeah, there's a lot of like icky shit around that, but there's also like a very vital, alive, breathing, still wanting a romance thing here too. And I feel like it's definitely something he's very clear and transparent about, and he's very sharp when it comes to knowing exactly what he wants. But this is just something that if he were to jump into anything right now, or that is near upcoming, I feel like he would feel like it had no sense of direction. So he wants a new beginning, but he doesn't want it to be meaningless. He doesn't want it to lack any flavor. Okay. He wants the vanilla, the cherry, the chocolate. He wants it all. Okay. He's not going to buy Napoleon and get just one. He wants everything, all of it. He wants somebody who's, going to start something new with him and hang out. Okay. All right. Let's find out, last but not least, a likely action here for the next month or so for Chris Evans. Okay, so fulfillment on another level when it comes to financials, coins, his job, his business, his work. He's finishing something up. Or he is at the place where he's finished. So that is within the month or so. And there's a light just completely kind of like shining down on all of the work. So all of the effort that was put into the situation, he's going to be able to like kind of like look around at it as if it's his biggest, greatest moment. And so is everyone else. This light will be shown. Girl, leave me alone about your wedding. Like, I keep getting hunted down for an RSVP. I'm single. Like, what? Like, check mark me for one. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, I already told you, girl, like, I will have two people with me. And sometimes one kid wants to come, another kid wants to come, or vice versa. Now, if that's not good enough, I don't tell you, I already RSVP. Like, why we got to talk about this? Sorry, just got a text message about a wedding for the millionth time. I just got a weird gut feeling when I just read that, Ash Dolls. I will though. Yeah. So anyway, back to the matter. All right. So, and that love situation that I was talking about, just kind of like getting into a new beginning with the love situation. He's not going to get there until he has a tower moment. So he's not going to get there until he's through this transition or this shift or this change. And I don't know what is going on in the air right now, but there's a lot of these celebrities creatively just kind of like shifting. It's just like a big moment for like quite a few of them that I've noticed in the readings and birth charts. But I feel like this transition, this shift, this change, and what he will be after and what he can tolerate and what he will allow and what he will learn from it will really enable to put this upside right. New beginning in love. Okay. Because we all want that for him. I mean, I know he's going to call and ask me out. It's fine. I will say yes. But did you go through your tower moment? And he'll be like, no. And I'll be like, Chris Evans, call me back when you've gone through your tower moment. I'm kidding. I would totally go out with him. If he called and said anything to me, if he still hadn't gone through any shifts, I'd be like, okay. Oh, I know it, aren't I? No, I'm not. Sorry. You guys don't care about a wedding. All right. So that is all I have for you this far and thus far. This is coming to an end. Thank you so much for coming in, checking in with our Chris Evans reading. Patty, please. He is way more interesting than I. Thank you so much, Ash Dolls, for your request. I will definitely get that on the list. And I have a weird intuition when I read your thing. So I just have a weird feeling that when I say it like that, it's usually not great. I just don't have a very good feeling about that, actually. And yes, JM, about the thumbs. Yeah, let me know where I can find some exercises on thumbs, because I literally shuffle so much. I have so much pain. And when I take a break from it and then I do the 3-year-old shuffle, it's way better. So anyway, I'm doing really well. Thank you for asking, Sweet C. Thank you for all coming. Please go ahead and hit subscribe. Don't forget, share, like, and follow so you can get out Hangman Tarot. And if it fully resonates, please make sure you click the bell so you come back for notifications that you'll receive from me through that bell clicking. It invalidated them? Or okay, I'm like, whoa, to be invalid, because that's fine too. Like, I'm up to whatever my tarot readings say, and whatever they do are two completely different things for me, I guess. So I love that aligns, so that makes my day. If it doesn't align, that's when I'm like, I don't care. Like it, you know what I mean? So good. I'm super glad that it validated everybody. I love when tarot readings align. It's so yummy. And I love it like when I'm listening to my own, and because I listen to Tyler's tarot, I just like am stoked when he's dead ass right, even though it's a shitty, because he will tell you shitty or not. Like, he's pretty intuitive. Oh, for the love of God, it's just like, get a hold of Jordan Day. It's going to be one of those days. You just know when it's going to be one of those days. I mean, I'm telling you. Anyway, please go ahead and click that bell, because then you won't miss a thing here. Check out the videos that do pop up. It'll be another celebrity reading, and this will be your predictions, love and general. They're all on one this time for this month. And I am just getting into Virgo, I think. So bear with me. I will get those to you, and they'll be out by the end of July. Also, click on the members button. You'll get a bunch of different perks and stuff. I think it's like $4.99, $6.99. I can't remember. But you'll get everything first. I'll start doing member videos and member lives. So as long as you're a member, we'll be able to get to that. Other than that, enjoy the rest of this beautiful Tuesday. It is sunny.